guys, what's up? Jazmine, 1/3 of Pretty Brown and Nerdy here, and I wanted to talk to you guys about some awesome news that we've got lately. Last week we got a lot of amazing movie news, and this week some news, so I just want to talk about it. So as we all know, on the Harry Potter page they showed us the teaser of the new Fantastic Beasts film, and throw me back in Wizarding World trash mode because like I'm so hyped for this movie. I was expecting maybe a bigger teaser, but I know that the film doesn't come out until November 16th of next year. So I know they just wanted to tease us with a little bit to kind of give us some ideas of what to expect with the new movie. But I just want more because I'm so hyped and I'm obsessed with Harry Potter, everything, so just give it to me. So the movie is gonna be called Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I was thinking that it was gonna have a more, you know, usually the Harry Potter film titles tend to be a little to the point but awesome, but this seems kind of just like very simple from what they usually title their films, but I don't really mind it much. So what takes place in this storyline is Grindelwald has escaped from Makusa and he's out causing mayhem in the Wizarding World and the Muggle world. We're gonna get some more insight into what Newt's whole role in this is, along with his relationship with Dumbledore. They're gonna dive into his relationship with Leta Lestrange and how her family has sort of pulled his brother into the whole ideal. We know that the Lestranges are one of the families that really is for pure blood wizards. So we see that she is in a romantic relationship with Newt's brother and she's kind of pulling him into that ideology. So the Wizarding World right now is just chaos. So we get a sneak peek into the cast and Jude Law as young Dumbledore, like Dumbledore Bay. Oh my gosh, like he just looks so perfect with the beard, everything, the trench coat. He is serving face with his wand. I am so hyped for him as Dumbledore. I think like he looks amazing. He looks great. We see that Tina and Queenie are back, and oh my god, Kowalski is back as well. And how they left us on the last movie, I just thought he wasn't gonna be back anymore throughout the franchise, but we get the surprise that he's back. So I'm just excited because I love his relationship with Queenie through the film. It was just so innocent and just so pure, full of love. I love the two together, and so I'm excited to see that they brought him back because he definitely was a fan favorite. Can we take a moment to appreciate the greatness that is Zoe Kravitz as Leta Lestrange? Like, yes, they made her a black girl. She looks so amazing in that fuchsia purple dress, like that satin dress. She is serving face. She just looks amazing. Can we just have a moment to talk about Johnny Depp? Like, I really don't want to talk about him, period, but I mean, like, we had Colin Farrell, like, y'all really, we couldn't just keep him. He couldn't just be a bad guy. Like, he had to have a disguise and have Polyjuice Potion. Why couldn't we just keep him? Like, he was fine, looking nice in that suit and trench coat and that scarf, like, and then we get Johnny Depp. Like, y'all couldn't do any better. He just looks a hot scraggly mess. Like, they literally could not cast anyone else other than Johnny Depp. I just don't feel like he's fit for the role. Even at the end of Fantastic Beasts, he looked awkward as Grindelwald. Like, he just looks, he doesn't fit the world, period. And not to mention the fact that he's super problematic. I just don't want, I don't want him in any of my Harry Potter stuff. Like, can we just, no. But the costumes look so amazing. I can't wait to see what production does with the set, with the design. Everything just looks so magical already just from this photo. Along with the release of the Fantastic Beasts teaser, Marvel's Punisher finally dropped on Netflix. And y'all, if you have not watched Punisher yet, what are you waiting for? Get your life. This series, okay, I was already expecting the Punisher to be awesome, but it's great, guys. Frank Castle, you really get a look into his life and just the grittiness of it. It's super dark, tons of action. The characters are great. The story itself is amazing. Or with all Netflix shows, I know they have to have a few episodes to really set up the character and do their origin story and all that good stuff. So you can expect that in this show. Once it gets past that and it sets everything up, it's just action-packed, Frank is just badass throughout the whole entire thing. It is amazing. It's a really compelling story, and it really goes into, you know, what soldiers face coming back from war. It addresses a lot of those social topics and a lot of those issues. It's a really impactful story. If you have not watched Marvel's The Punisher, what are you waiting for? Get your life. So, along with a few other surprises, The Incredibles 2 teaser dropped. Like, I have been waiting 10 years for this movie. Little kids, children, move out the way, because when it drops in theaters, I will be bum rushing my way through the cinema. This movie isn't even for you. This movie was made for me. This movie was made for my generation. So y'all can't just come in here and just think y'all are about to take over this film, because when it drops in theaters, best believe me, I will be front row and center with my popcorn, with my candy, ready to go. The Incredibles movie is gonna be a direct sequel to the previous film. Of course, a lot of the cast will be coming back for the movie. Some characters will had to be recast, like the son from the movie had to be recast, of course, because he's too old to play the role now. But as for a lot of the cast will be returning and reprising their role. We get a little sneak peek to see more of Jack's powers, and from the looks of it, it looks like he can just manifest whatever power he thinks of. Like, I don't really think he has any specific power. I think it's just pretty much whatever he thinks of to create or do, that is his power at that moment. And obviously it shows that Mr. Incredible and them don't exactly quite know that he has powers yet, and they just figure out that he has powers. So I didn't really go in depth of who the villain is going to be or anything, but I wonder if Syndrome is going to come back and try to enact revenge for what the Incredibles family did to him. A lot of that is just speculation at the moment. Incredibles really set a new standard and really broke boundaries in the animation world. The Incredibles was one of the first films to really tackle that difficulty of animating hair, and it really set a lot of the standard for how a lot of animation is done today. I think they actually even Pixar created their own software or program to animate the hair. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember watching in like a lot of the behind the scenes that they actually had to develop their own software for that. They perfected the use of it when they did Brave, but The Incredibles was one of the first movies where they really saw how far they could go in animation. It was really one of the first animated parodies of like superhero films. So I'm just really excited to see how far we've come in the animation world and what we can do now. I'm so excited to see how much further they go with this movie. Star Wars is right around the corner, guys. It's almost here. This movie is about to be probably like the top movie of the year for me personally. This is the film that I have been waiting for. I'm not gonna read any articles or anything speculating what is gonna happen with this film. Honestly, it's a little irritating to me that a lot of these news outlets are making these clickbait articles about what possibly is going to happen in the film. I'm so sick of hearing, oh, Rey flew over a plane with a red cape. Maybe she's joining the dark side. Could Rey possibly be joining the dark side? Does Kylo Ren have a change of heart? What if Finn is actually the one that joins the dark side? I'm so tired of all of this speculation of what's going to happen. Guys, can we just wait and watch the movie and find out for ourselves? I feel like a lot of people set themselves up for disappointment or for potential spoilers that might be true by reading these articles and doing those sort of things. So just don't even let that really get you, guys. Like, just ignore it and just wait for the movie, because I guarantee you're gonna be a lot more satisfied and you're gonna be less disappointed if you just wait and just watch the film and find out what you need to know there. Of course, I've watched like the trailers for the film, but I'm not speculating anything from watching the trailers. A lot of people were complaining about the trailers of the film, saying that it was possible spoilers, but honestly, guys, do you really think that Disney or the director, Rian Johnson, or anybody is that stupid to put spoilers in a teaser trailer. Obviously, the way that the trailers are cut is to really throw the audience off. That's how any film does it. When they make trailers like that, they want you to view it from a certain way, so when you actually see the movie, it's something completely unexpected. So don't take these trailers for actual moments in the film, because the way it's cut is to throw y'all off. But I'm really excited for the future of Star Wars. They've just announced a TV series that is coming out that is going to be set. They're straying away from the Skywalker storyline, which I'm so happy about it. I think we've had years of Star Wars, aside from a few of the novels, that have been so focused on the Skywalker family. I'm ready to go away from that. I would like to see, I want a Boba Fett movie. I want to have them explore different planets and different storylines, and I'm just like so glad that we're finally wrapping up the Skywalker story and just moving on to something different. But the TV series, Disney, of course, is pulling their content from Netflix and starting their own streaming site, so the TV series will most likely go there. Of course, we all knew that that was going to happen, because there's no way Disney can have a streaming site where they're just streaming classic movies. I mean, we all love those films, and like, I would watch, you know, all the Disney movies 1,000 times. I still watch them 1,000 times, but that is not enough for them to sustain subscribers and make money. So of course, they're going to start coming out with their own TV shows. I'm curious. I probably won't subscribe right away. Honestly, I'll probably wait a bit before I even explore the possibility of that, because these streaming sites are getting way too expensive. You might as well just have cable. I don't want to be subscribed to 10 different streaming sites just to watch 1 or 2 shows. Like, can we just find an agreement and stop being so greedy and going off and doing all these other things and having all these different streaming sites charging people like different amounts of money? It's just, who can even keep track of that? But I'm really excited to see where the Star Wars franchise is going to go from here. We're going to have at least like 10 more years of Star Wars. Like, I'm probably just gonna have Star Wars until I die, and I'm completely okay with it. So guys, what other nerdy news have you seen lately? What are you excited about? Films, games, what are y'all looking forward to? I want to know. Leave me a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our social media. All the links will be in the description below. And also, PBN finally has a store, guys. We have merchandise. So head over to PrettyBrown&Nerdy.com/shop and check out all our t-shirts. We got pillows, we got mugs, all kinds of cute things for y'all. So check it out. That'll be in the description below as well. And I will see you guys on the next Nerd Talk.